It was a beautiful day, but not for Tyler. He had been collecting garbage all day and was feeling quite tired. "Whew," he said to himself. "What a smelly job, but at least someone has to do it." Though little did he know that one of his trucks was up to no good. Rick was amongst the trucks in Tyler's garbage train, and I'm sorry to say that he hasn't learned anything since his accident. Being crushed to pieces by Josh was bad enough, but being pulled by Tyler was quite the opposite, so he decided to plot his revenge. As Tyler made his way over the hill, Rick put his revenge into motion. "On! On!" he shouted to the other trucks. "Stop pushing me! Stop pushing me! Tyler, go back!" "What?" smirked Rick. "I thought you wanted to get the job done quickly." Tyler noticed straight away he was heading for a red signal. "Brakes now!" Tyler called to his driver. Tyler put every ounce of weight and steam against the trucks. As he slowed to a stop, there was a loud bang and a huge burst of steam. "What happened?" groaned Tyler. "You've broken your sidewalls, old boy," replied his driver. "You might have braked too hard. I'm afraid you can't continue your journey like this." Later, Duck came to Tyler's rescue. "You trucks should know better than to play tricks on Tyler," he said crossly. "This is certainly not the Great Western way." The truck subsided, but Rick just rolled his eyes. "Never mind, Tyler," Duck said kindly. "Once I get you to the steamworks, I assure you they'll mend you greatly." "Thank you very much, Duck," Tyler smiled. And when the signal dropped, Duck puffed off with Tyler and the trucks in tow. Josh was cross over Tyler's incident. "Those stupid trucks," he grumbled, "playing tricks on Tyler when they're not supposed to." "It wasn't Tyler's fault," Chloe said. "Nobody's perfect." "Not perfect?" Josh snapped. "The trucks are the ones that are not perfect. All they do is play tricks on engines throughout their pathetic existence." Josh went redder than ever with fury, and steam shot out from his safety valves. But that wasn't Chloe's concern. "You've been blowing your whistle a lot more often lately, Josh," she said. "My driver cleaned it out, didn't he?" Josh replied. "At least it's now louder than yours anyway." And just to prove it, he gave out a big blast. "You might want to be careful with your whistle," said Chloe earnestly. "If you blow it too much, you might lose it." "I would never," boasted Josh. "You're just jealous, and whistles are important anyway." And he puffed away to collect his train. Josh blew his whistle loudly at everything at the least excuse. He tried whistling at some sheep, but they were too busy grazing. "I can whistle louder than this," Josh huffed to himself. He noticed Bulgy waiting at the level crossing and blew his whistle at him as loud as he could. "Oi, pipe that down!" shouted Bulgy. "That was too loud!" But Josh just ignored him. He then noticed Oliver and whistled loudly at him too. "Goodness me!" said Oliver in surprise. "Don't make such a racket, Mr. Josh," added Toad. Josh just simply carried on. Though he didn't realize his whistle was shaking loose. He noticed some horses grazing in another field. "This will make them jump," Josh sniggered to himself. But he didn't get very far. "What happened?" gasped Josh. "You've lost your whistle," replied his driver. "All because you blew it too much. Lucky for you that the horses are too far away. And you should be ashamed of yourself, Josh." Josh knew he was right. Later, a repaired Tyler came to rescue Josh. "Fancy losing your whistle on your journey, eh, Josh?" he teased. "Whistles are important anyway." Josh felt silly. "You're not the only one who has that problem," Tyler continued. "Duncan and Mike had that too. After all, an engine isn't an engine without a whistle, and engines without whistles aren't proper engines at all." The Fats controller spoke to Josh severely that evening. "Whistles are for safety, Josh," he said, "not for showing off, and you're only allowed to use it when the time is right." "Yes, sir," sighed Josh. "Between you and me, I'm sure Josh will use his whistle at the right time. Aren't you?"